Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today I figured that I would do another video for Walt Disney Animation Collection Classic Short Films Volume 2. So yeah, this is it right here folks. I've seen this already. I thought I'd bring it up for my Disney movie marathon because that's the thing. Despite the fact that I haven't been to Walt Disneyland in quite a while, but I do have very fond memories of going to this particular place. So I guess you can say this was my way of paying tribute to that in a lot of ways, folks. So yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing this short film collection. It's all animation, of course. So we get to see that there's quite a few little stories here, folks. There's the first one focuses upon this character whom is this sleepish lion, as narrated. The cartoon begins with this particular character delivering a new batch of arrivals to the flock of mother sheep, and there seems to be a mix-up because at the headquarters there seems to be a lion here. But then there's another one, the big bad wolf, and I guess you can say this was the first of two sequels to Walt Disney's award-winning Three Little Pigs. So yeah, there's the Little Red Riding Hood, whom stops to visit this particular characters while on her way to deliver cakes and wine. So of course, to her grandmother. Then there's this one short titled Chicken Little. Just so you know, not this Chicken Little. Oh, thank God, that was one of the worst films I've ever seen. Man, that was terrible. Anywho, folks, this one was definitely one of 4 World War II era cartoons that were produced by Walt Disney Studio in behalf of the U.S. government as a way to support the troops at the time. Chicken Little in this particular short, folks, makes practice and effective use of the fable tale to warn against the influence of Nazism. The story opens with this kind of a character, folks. And in a lot of ways, it's pretty cool in its own little way, suppose, folks. Then, folks, there's one titled The Three Blind Mice. And, of course, these characters, yeah, you can pretty much guess what it is, folks. Despite the handicap of their disability, the heroes of the story are pretty much sharp, of course, no pun intended. And they have their own way of dealing with certain things, like fencing, and of course, they want to find their own way of stealing cheese, of course. But then there was another one called the Three Little Wolves, in the second of 2 sequels again, and for the Three Little Pigs. So yeah, this one focuses upon the Three Little Pigs again. And then there's another one titled The Three Little Pigs. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? This one was originally produced in 1933 and the winner of an Academy Award for Best Cartoon Short subject. Three Little Pigs, of course, tell the story of the classic tale of 2 pigs. One of them is smart, of course, and the other 2 are like whatever, I guess. Of course, then eventually the big bad wolf comes around, and we all know how that turns out. And then the last one focuses upon this little elephant who skips through the woods gathering flowers as a gift for a tiger whom is a guest of honor at a birthday party, of course. And that pretty much, of course, tells a little story right off the bat. Of course, all of these short cartoons are rather old, and of course I wanted to review it because of that, and the fact that it's part of Disney. Well, it's better than this abomination of a collection right here, folks. Why does this even exist? Let's move from that. Anyway, folks, this was worth keeping in a lot of ways. And as for the audio and video, yeah, it's true to the original design. Our shorts are presented in the way they would be, of course. There are far fewer disappointments in this volume than it was in the first volume that I reviewed. It does come off more clean and it sounds better too. And even though, despite the fact some of the audio is inconsistent in some ways, you would notice some stuff that are imperfect here and there, folks. But it's nothing too major, really. But despite the fact that it does come off rather dated in some spots. So yeah, anyway, folks. So yeah, I can say that this one was pretty good, folks. On a whole, it does look pretty good. And I didn't mind it really, folks. And as for the, I guess the bonus material in here, folks, there's not really nothing new here. I kind of wish that there was actually some bonus behind the scenes stuff. But unfortunately, I couldn't find that. That's pretty lame if you ask me. So in some regards, that was actually rather disappointing. Oh well. So altogether, folks, this was actually a pretty good collection. if you're a hardcore Disney fan and if you are hunting down some of these shorts and are unable to find them for whatever reason, I'll say check this one out, folks. You could always order it online, I suppose. It's definitely worth a keep. The voice acting wasn't too bad, of course, and the animation itself was pretty solid. This is what Disney we're talking about here. So, altogether, folks, I thought this was pretty enjoyable. I've seen this shorts with the Amazing Maddie. Amazing Maddie, if you're watching this review, I highly appreciate the fact that you've watched this with me. Oh yeah, I highly recommend this because it's a good collection. I wouldn't mind watching this one of these days, folks. If you've got nothing else to do during the weekend or what have you, this is definitely worth a pickup. You can add this to your DVD Disney collection. I'm not sure this is on Blu-ray just yet, and if it is, you can always pick up a copy on Blu-ray if you want. Or just stick to a DVD if you wish. Either way, it's a good buy, folks. So it's definitely lots of classic shorts here, folks. And of course, I wouldn't mind watching this again one of these days. I guess you can say it's a good time waster, I suppose. It's a pretty good time waster. If you've got nothing else to do, just be sure to check this out, like I mentioned a few moments ago. So altogether, folks, this was definitely a good collection, folks. Yes, sir. So the second volume of the Walt Disney Animation Short Collections, it's definitely good. There's some great shorts right here, folks, with great picture and great sound considering the age. So yeah, folks, this is worth buying. So, folks, I just can't really complain about the dialogue in these shorts. They were pretty decent, I suppose, folks. They may not win any awards for dialogue writing, but still, folks. But yeah, folks, I did end up liking this quite a bit. Anywho, Walt Disney Animation Collection Classic Short Films, Volume 2, it's definitely worth your time, folks. I highly recommend it. It does get an overall rating of a 6.5 out of 10. It gets a 6.5 out of 10 from me. And of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See ya. Oh yeah.